Good afternoon, sir. We have with us today Mr. Prashant Deshpande. He has been associated with Bombay Chamber and its Indirect Taxes Committee. He has been co-chairman for several years with the Indirect Taxes Committee. Sir, regarding this interim budget 2024, so what were your expectations about the indirect taxes?
On the indirect taxes front, GST is handled by the GST Council.
Right.
So there were not major expectations on what will happen in GST, except some of the unfulfilled implementations of recommendations made by the GST Council.
Okay.
However, on the customs front, there were two expectations. One of which was referred to in the budget speech by Honorable Finance Minister, and that was, if you talk about ease of doing business, you must also talk about ease of doing exports and imports.
Right.
And she did mention about curtailing the time for custom clearances, etc., which has happened over the last few years.
Yeah.
The expectation was now how, in detail as to how that ease of doing business is going to be implemented and what kind of implementation strategies are being put. Maybe the fine print will reveal us that.
Yeah.
The second expectation was the continuation of the Make in India theme. And several investment related schemes giving benefits were announced in the past years. So we were expecting that some changes or some additional schemes or some additional items may be brought in. Now yesterday only there was an announcement of custom duty rate changes on the mobile phones.
Right, mobile phones, yeah.
So similarly something may be there in the fine print of the budget, but there was no announcement of that new incentives, new manufacturing programs or new such schemes.
Yeah.
So that from that perspective, the budget, the most important part of the budget is that the rates have been left unchanged.
Yeah.
Now, because the rates have been left unchanged, there is going to be a stability and a stability in decision making, stability in strategic direction.
Yeah.
So, which is most important. But because the Make in India, there is no reference to Make in India, there is no reference to these schemes, we will have to see in the fine print what exact changes are proposed, and hopefully we will find that again initiative coming in the full budget.
Full-fledged budget, yeah. So, do you see and you have some expectations for the upcoming full-fledged budget regarding the indirect taxes? We hope so, yeah.
Definitely so, especially in the customs area. See, I have been seeing that when you talk about paperless transactions,
right.
In customs still paperless transactions we have not achieved.
Right.
Secondly, we talk about paperless transactions should not be only at the point of entry and exit.
Yeah.
It should be through and through.
Yeah.
So
throughout the process.
Throughout the process of the movement of goods leave factory for export or reach the factory
till they reach the destination. Yeah.
So there has to be this paperless trail of transaction. So that is one initiative which is going to be very crucial for our ease of doing business. Yeah. And the second and most important part is on the foreign trade policy. Hopefully in a month's time we will, not this year, but in a month's time the foreign trade policy would have been announced, not this year, but some brickwork, some ground rules will be set in the full budget for towards international trade also.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.